반갑습니다. Somebody had asked me a question about trash and recycling and dealing with it here in Korea. And whether you're here or if you're thinking of coming here, everyone's going to have to kind of get on the bandwagon and deal with their recycling. It's no different really than back home. I guess if you're from the United States, if you're in a city or a town or neighborhood that is pretty tight on recycling, things are broken up pretty much into 4 or 5 different ways. You've got your recyclables, which are plastic, cardboard, glass, things like that, and then you've got general trash. And in my case, I also split out the perishables just so it doesn't rot and kind of attract all the flies and everything. And I put that with the general trash. Now in my building and in my neighborhood here, and it's probably similar across Busan, they have a schedule for pickup for trash and recyclables. And they give you this little schedule here with the little bunny rabbit dude on there. And it's pretty easy to follow. The days of the week are split out, and it's split up into 2 different groups: your recyclables and your general trash, color-coded, Monday through Friday. Saturday and Sunday, there's no trash pickup, so you can't go taking your trash out or anything. In my building, and I'll show you that later, there's actually a janitor's closet, something like that, the owner asks us to bring all of our trash into that room so that it's all in one spot. It can kind of be taken down all the correct way, just so it's picked up. A lot of people leave their trash bags out on the street, kind of like back home, and the trash guys come by. Actually haven't seen them come by and pick it up yet, but they come by and they pick it up. But if you miss the cutoff, or if you bring it out on the wrong day or something like that, they'll just leave it there. So to avoid that, I bring mine into that janitor's closet. So without further ado, I'm going to show you how I do it with some of the stuff that I've saved up. Here we go. Okay, so this is my trash area, and I have to split my trash 5 different ways. The first way is I have to have all of my cardboard or paper recyclables in one bag, as you'll see here. I've got cardboard, pizza boxes, cookie boxes, or whatever, anything like that. Second one is plastics. Plastic bottles, little plastic containers, and I have them in this bag right here. You can see I've got these little plastic dishes here, plastic bottles, and everything that's plastic recyclable. The third one is all of your recyclable cans and metals and things like that. Tuna cans, for me it's mostly tuna cans, canned vegetable cans, things like that. They would all go into this bag right here. The fourth one is general trash, just pretty much anything that doesn't fall into one of those, just throw it away into its own little container here. I just call it general trash. The fifth one is for all your perishables. Leftover food, anything that you don't want rotting, basically. I have eggshells, chicken bones, or whatever. Anything that, because there's no garbage disposals or anything in these little units, and you can't really flush it down the toilet, especially you wouldn't do that at home either, chicken bones or anything like that. So what I do is I keep it in this airtight type of container, and I keep it in my refrigerator. That way it never really rots or goes bad. And when it comes time to take out the trash, I just dump it all into a bag, tie it tight, and put it in my general trash can. Now for bags, there's many different things that you can do for bags. As you can see, as you go shopping, and you might do this back home, you can just use your shopping bags that you get from the store for the bags. I use it for pretty much everything. Here's a good example. For the plastics, I actually used an old toilet paper bag. that worked pretty well. At the end, it's got a big rip in it here, but in the end I just tape it up and I bring it out and everything's good to go. What's been working really well for me is I go to Costco and I get frozen chicken breasts, and they come in this huge Ziploc bag, and that works perfect for your cans because I always rinse out my cans before I put them in the recyclable, because no matter what, you're going to get these little flies in here in your apartment if you don't rinse them out, and if you just kind of throw things away carelessly, you're going to end up with flies. But also, second line of defense is it's got the Ziploc top, so even if it's not perfectly clean or something like that, or just maybe the scent, for instance, from a tuna can, even if you rinse it out, it'll lock that in and you won't have to worry about flies. I don't have to worry about flies. You can also buy bags. They don't really have trash bags in these huge boxes of bags, like 80 or 90 of them like we do back home. If they do, they don't have them at the larger shopping store called Home Plus. But you can buy these bags like this, plastic trash bags. They have the ties at the top. They're not exactly cheap. They're not extremely expensive, but they're not exactly cheap. Bags that I've gotten from stores, from shopping, and of course the chicken bags that I just showed you there. So that's how it's all broken up. Okay, so I saved up a whole bunch of recyclable items so that I could do this video. I got a whole bunch of plastic recyclables here, milk cartons, soda bottles, Gatorade bottles. Now the thing about bottles is it's mostly air, and I do see people that'll just stick them in a bag and then throw them and then put them out. But then you can't really get too many of them in a bag. So basically what I do is I take each bottle, I rinse them out, again just so the flies don't get attracted. I put them aside, and when I'm ready to put them in a bag to take out on the day that recyclables are taken out, I take each bottle and I actually roll them, because the plastic is pretty thin. It's not like you need to have superhuman strength or anything like that. And I roll them into a tight little knot like this. That way I can get a whole bunch of them inside of a bag. Then I put them all in there, tie it up, and take it out. I've also got some boxes here as well. Cereal boxes, a box that was for tea bags. Now in both cases I break them down as well. I fold up any pizza boxes or cereal boxes as tightly as I can get them, and I stick them in the bag. And then I tape the bag up, and on the day that recyclables are taken out, I take them out. So next I'm going to show you, once I have a full bag of recyclables or general trash, what I have to do with it. Alright, so all of those plastic bottles are now gone. Those ones in the back I use for water and Gatorade when I'm working out. But now the rest of them are nice and neatly compact and ready to go. So I'm going to take them. I'll take two of the bags. This is the plastic. This is the cardboard. A little walkway here. Get my door open. And I come down my hallway. And there's this little closet here. Basically what we do is we just drop it here. That's bright. With the other recyclables and trash from the other units in the building. And that's pretty much it. Then it's done.